Okay, hi all. Welcome to Crafting with Joel, and you can tell that I'm not crafting, I'm outside. I've been spending a lot of time outside because there has been a new addition to our family, and this is the new addition. This is Maui, and I will get into the backstory of Maui in a second here. To let you guys know, I'm kind of taking a break on the crafting side of my channel. I'm still knitting, don't get me wrong, I still have projects. Right now, I am doing all of my Christmas projects, meaning I'm doing my gift giving projects as the dog allows. Now, I'm going to give you the backstory of Maui and tell you how I acquired Maui. Unfortunately, at the end of June, sadly, my yellow chihuahua, Edward, or the mouthpiece as he was more commonly referred to, passed away in his sleep at the age of 15 years old and 2 months. And after I lost him, the house seemed empty, even though I have these 6 chihuahuas left. The oldest, Jasper, is my oldest. He will be 17 this November, and he is facing more and more health issues. So if I am lucky and don't lose him this year, I'll be thankful. I've lost 4 total dogs this year. I've lost Lacey in October, Bella and Ice passed away in April, and then Edward made number 4 in June. So we weren't really thinking of getting a puppy, so to speak. Then the Humane Society had posted on their Facebook page that they were having a bunch of puppies at PetSmart. And by the time Bob and I got there, all but 2 of the puppies had been adopted, and we were number 22 in line, and they were only on number 9. So Bob and I said, well, this isn't the time to get a puppy. Let's go home. On the way home, I talked to my husband and I said, let's go to the Humane Society itself and see if they have any other dogs. They don't necessarily have to be young puppies, but just let's see what's out there. And this lovable creature, and I'm going to flip you guys around because he's on the deck now. This lovable baby right here. We did a meet and greet with him, and he's just a big lover. He is a pit bull mix. He is approximately 6 to 8 months old, so he's a little bit older than a puppy. We decided to take a chance with him, and he's just super lovable. Now, as for introductions, he has not formally met my chihuahuas and probably never will until he gets gentle. He's a little bit too rough, and because my chihuahuas are in their own pack, he's not a part of their pack. So we're keeping them separate, which has been interesting around the house, but you can tell lovable. I named him Maui. I gave him the name Maui because that's where my husband and I got married, in the island of Maui in Hawaii 26 years ago this October. So he does have clothing. As you know, most of my chihuahuas have clothing, so he has his own clothing. He also has a swimming pool and a bunch of toys to play with. He's a little bit on the rambunctious side, so knitting with a dog that is new to the household has been a little bit interesting. I'm not knitting as much as I'd like to be knitting, but it's because of him. I can only knit so often when he's calm. I bring either my knitting outside and knit a little bit, or I on the work table, and he now knows not to go near my project bags. But I'm knitting on kind of a time schedule where I'm doing a little bit each day and getting stuff done. So this is why you have not seen a video for a while. I have had Maui It will be 3 weeks tomorrow, so he is brand new to the household. He does start puppy classes in August. I am taking August totally off from posting any videos, and the reason is he has puppy classes starting August 4th, and I'm having a double surgical procedure at the end of August done. So I'm going to focus on that, and then I will start the fall knit and crafting thing. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. As you can tell, I'll run through the garden because I don't usually do a garden video anymore, but this is kind of interesting how I did a garden video this year. So we're going to start over here. These are my strawberries, my rhubarb. You'll notice I got a greenhouse. Now, I don't properly know how to actually use the greenhouse, and this was hit or miss. There's a lot of oregano in here, my Italian parsley, and my tomato plants that have not produced any tomatoes because, as you can tell, I'm going to try to get up close, they're kind of frying in there, and we have been incredibly hot this summer. Matter of fact, it's almost in the 90s right now. Then over here we got my eggplant, my cucumbers, which are producing 2 cucumbers. I have my zucchini right here, followed by my potatoes. And then I'm going to flip you guys around. We're going to start over here. This is my cantaloupe and my nasturtiums. Over here are my pole beans. And then there are some wax beans throughout this area. And you can actually see I've been eating wax beans, which have been amazingly delicious. These are my radishes that are now budding. What I thought were green peppers are actually jalapeno peppers. So I have jalapeno peppers. I do have two. I have two green peppers right there. This was my lettuce and onion patch. You can see that. Then we're followed by all of my cabbages and lettuce throughout there. And then this year, my back garden, because it doesn't get a lot of sunshine, has one green pepper plant right here, and then the rest are tomatoes. Now, I did plant a bunch of pepper plants in the back garden, and I think, honestly, this is going to be the last year I do any planting in this garden. Just because it is not getting the sunshine it needs to grow anything. So this year probably will finish that one. And what I'm planning on doing is building a second one of these alongside. I'll give a little leeway and making a double long garden. Now this garden is 25 feet by 4 feet across. So it is a very, very big garden, and we've been enjoying the fruits of that. And then up here I have my 2 basil pots, my rosemary, more eggplant, and my big boy tomatoes are right there, or the beefsteaks, and I've got to pick some tomatoes later. So anyway, that's what's been going on. I was able to fix the deck, as you can tell. I fixed the stairs and the deck. The reason being is the wood was just rotting to the point where I was worried that one of the Chihuahuas, or Maui, because he sails off the deck, was going to get seriously injured on it. So I replaced the boards myself and screwed it, and the deck is much more open now because we have a new I don't know if I did a post, probably not, because that has nothing to do with crafting, but we do have a new emergency generator that's right there. The old one this one doesn't work anymore, and I actually need to get rid of it. So that's my goal this summer, is to actually get rid of it. Unfortunately, it's got so much gas and so much water in it that I can't lift it by myself because the wheels rusted off of it. So when I have some more power, I'll be doing that. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know this is supposed to be my crafting video. This is just an impromptu to let you know what's going on in my life. Husband is doing well. He's not feeling well today, so he's kind of laying down. He's slowing up a little bit, but that's to be expected with the kind of stroke that he had last year, and he's still recovering from that. So anyway, I will see you guys on the next Crafting with Joel video. Till then, start your Christmas projects now. If you're knitting or if you're crocheting, get those started now, because Christmas will be here in about 5 months. So I will see you on the next Crafting with Joel video.